ACC play gets started here as both of these teams start what they hope will be a chase for a conference championship. And the Mustangs kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will get first crack at it today. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the... Oh, he's got some space. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll move the tight end. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Noles back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Now the play fake. Got a big paw up there and knocks it down incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And just some general sloppiness from the offense with a false start will back them up 5 at 2nd and long. To the air, it's Daniels. Trying to burn this defensive back. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off-play action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen.
Caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Just like that, a hat trick of completions, and they're on the doorstep.
3 plays, 3 beautifully executed plays. This offense is in a really good rhythm. This defense better change something quickly because this has been way too easy.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, Well, give the defense credit on that one, because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Big play for both of these teams early in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. Try to barge their way in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He will not get there as the defense stopped him again.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, SMU. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll move the wide receiver. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Makes the catch, it's Wiles. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. Making side adjustments here. To the air on 2nd down. Back open in the middle. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Got his man. Oh, he got loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Seminoles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Hauls it in. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front.
Might have a chance. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. Looking for the tie with the extra point. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it was a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Hale there to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
To the air, it's Jennings. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Lets it fly. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. Touchdown, Mustangs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can stretch. Drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Offside.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass, it's Daniels. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Seminoles will have it 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could be an alley. Gives it the big stiff arm. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. The Seminoles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Quarterback making checks. From the gun. Pressure coming. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Send the tight end in motion. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Pocket breaking down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They'll go right back to him. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quick release on the RPO. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it in at the 40. There he goes. Open it up. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. That's reeled in. It's Wiles. And he's got plenty for the first down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of a 2-minute timeout. And the Noles look to do some damage in the red zone. Give to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Operating in the red zone here on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Good timing on the quick out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. There's a crease. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. To the air, it's Barry. Time to take a shot. Got it down the field. Turning it on. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Might be changing the route. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going for it all. He's got it down the field. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Release to the back. Has it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And he made the extra point without problem. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The inside handoff. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Singleton. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. The Noles will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hale. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was up.
Caught, and he's got room. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
The play-action fake. Looking for a big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
You can just see the command this guy has of the offense. He's been picking this defense apart, matriculating the ball down the field. He's now got him in the red zone, close to the goal line. I wouldn't be surprised if they just keep letting him throw it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying in too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
He has stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights, and now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
To throw, it's Sperry. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Florida State.
That quarterbacks have to do a great job in the pocket, letting routes develop, taking their time. He does, throws the ball down the field, receiver catches it, and then does the rest, takes it in to the end zone for 6.
From inside the 10, here he comes. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, guys, I can feel the energy here and the chemistry between this quarterback and his star wide receiver. He's already got 100 yards receiving in this game, and the way they're talking on the sideline here, they want to keep that going. I think you're going to see him continue to get some downfield targets from his QB here in this game. I'll keep you posted.
Holly, thank you. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It can happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Here's the pressure. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Now on the return. Slips through the line. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game as we're starting to get late. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The RPO, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Berry. Right on the money. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The run to the left. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Noles!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football. But here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. On the move at the 30. There he goes. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has him across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Off play action. Fires to the tight end. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Here's how the career starts. His first carry. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab, it's Riles. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. It'll be 3rd and long. He might want another play. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Throws to the back. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Seminoles line up to punt it away. A low-line drive and not his best work. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. It falls incomplete and will change into the field to get things started back up. Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and they have, and there's still a quarter to go. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the grab. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone when they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Snagged in the middle. It's Knight. And he's dragged down.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
To the air, it's Jennings. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure They take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. From the shotgun, the inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Seminoles in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff from the gun. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. To the air on 1st down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the catch, and he's free. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Now inside 4 minutes to go here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Runs through a man. He might have space. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And that is a huge conversion on 3rd and long for the offense. I think a lot of people thinking, hey, we're just going to try to get a couple of yards, help our kicker out here to kick a field goal. But instead, they get a massive play, and now all of a sudden they're thinking touchdown here, 1st and goal.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from pay dirt.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
The quarterback sneak. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll run it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Seminoles. Setting up for the extra point that will put them on top.
And was there ever any doubt, guys? 4th and goal, you got to turn around, give it to your bell cow. Just know he's going to find a way to get it in the end zone, and he did exactly that.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner goes down. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Hale. Tackled after a gain of 4 on the play, and that takes us to the 2-minute timeout. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Buys a little time. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Tell you what, the crowd being really involved and really into it, not so much now after that scramble. Great job getting the 1st down on 4th down. That'll take some air out of those fans' lungs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The hurry up now, 2nd down, caught kicking. Looking to fire. The throw. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the 1st. Setting up the screen. Turning it on! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Well, bad news, he didn't get the 1st down there. The good news, though, he got out of bounds, stopped the clock. They still have 1 timeout, so there's a lot of time still in this 2-minute situation to march down the field and get a score.
Here's a hit. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
And this is a big-time moment for this offense. So who are you going to give the ball? The guy you trust, the guy who's been doing it all game. You know he can deliver. They got so much confidence in this young man, and he's proven why today. Let's see how he finishes.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be...
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, SMU! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead. And the Mustangs respond.
Critical juncture of the game late, and you're trying to find your best one-on-one matchup to take advantage of. Of course, it's the tight end. With his size, his wingspan, and his athleticism, really good decision by the quarterback at a crucial juncture in this game.
Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Got his man down the middle. He just couldn't squirt his way in for the 2, and it's still a 5-point game here in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. And they make the tackle on the return. There is a penalty marker on the play, and they might be backing up a bit. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. And the offense says thank you very much for the bonus yardage, and it'll be first down after the personal foul penalty. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Under fire. Quarterback gets enough. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The run from the shotgun. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need one play, and this game is over. One takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this, I'm into this game right now.
Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. They'll go right back to the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long.